By Matthew Geagan, CBS BostonBOSTON, CBS. For the second straight year, the Boston Celtics made use of the 14th overall pick in the NBA draft. But unlike last year's pick, this year's selection feels like he could make an immediate impact on the team. Romeo Langford was a developmental pick for Danny Ainge in 2019, and the young guard didn't do much for the Celtics as a rookie. That likely won't be the case for the 14th pick in the 2020 NBA draft. Small forward Aaron Nesmith, who knocked down a ton of shots in his 2 seasons at Vanderbilt. It feels like Nesmith can step in and do the same off the Boston bench in 2020-21, and the 21-year-old agrees. "I'm an absolute sniper. A guy who's going to make life easier for the creators of the offense like Jayson Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Kemba Walker," Nesmith told Boston reporters after being drafted. "A guy that's always going to be there, work hard and earn his stripes and do it on both sides of the floor. Sounds like he oozes confidence, which is what a team wants from a kid that is going to have to knock down shots." Nesmith said that he's also going to put in a lot of work on the defensive side of the floor. "I want to be great. I want to be the best player I can be, so that includes defense. I'm going to give my all and the best effort I have to that side of the floor, and with my size, length and athleticism, be able to guard multiple positions," he said. Ainge said the Celtics were targeting Nesmith and were lucky that he was available at No. 14. The sharpshooter should be able to bring some bench scoring to the 2020-21 Boston Celtics, which will be welcomed with open arms by Brad Stevens and everyone on the roster. Here is everything you need to know about one of the newest members of the Celtics. The RundownNesmith stands at 6'6" and weighs in at 216 pounds. He has a 6'10" wingspan, which should help his cause on the defensive end of the floor. The Early YearsNesmith was the South Carolina Gatorade Player of the Year after averaging 21 points and 4.5 rebounds as a senior at the Porter-Gaud School in Charleston. The NumbersThe swingman only played in 14 games last season due to a foot injury, more on that in a bit, but he put up some monster numbers for the Commodores. Nesmith averaged 23 points per game off 51% shooting, hitting 52% of his shots from deep. He improved his shooting a lot last season. Those are some pretty gaudy shooting percentages, and they represented a big improvement from his freshman season. Over 32 games in 2018-19, only 19 starts, Nesmith hit 39% overall, 47% on twos and just 33% from three-point land. Then he went out and hit 60 of his 115 triples as a sophomore, raising his shooting percentage from downtown by nearly 20 points. That made him one of the most efficient shooters in all of college basketball. He's pretty solid at the line, too, hitting 82.5% in both of his college seasons.